Hi guys, I'm here at Second Avenue and they asked me to leave on Saturday, but the thing is, that was the 27th. All my bags were packed in the cart and the manager had come up maybe a couple minutes before that and asked me about the mask. And he was very mad. You could see the glare in his eyes. And he said, it's a law. And of course I said, it's not a law. Listen, you got to look it up. Governor Wolf said anyone with a medical condition doesn't have to wear the mask. And he wouldn't Google it or anything. And I didn't have a paper that stated the whole order. And so what happened was I was just about to swipe my card to pay for my things. And the two cashiers, one was being trained and the other was, I've seen her before. The one that was being trained lifted up her shirt and showed me her diabetic pump and said, I'm diabetic and I wear the mask. And the other lady then said, the other cashier, you have to bring a doctor's note. So I was like, what? I have to bring a doctor's note? No, absolutely not. So I'm gonna walk up and just film. I bet you they put a new sign, because I wound up talking with HR, the HR generalist, Celeste, and Kevin, the vice president, and he said, it's our policy, you have to wear a mask, and they should have let you check out, they should have let you take your things. So even he admitted they were wrong, because the guy was a bully. He was very angry and just nasty. So I did feel intimidated. The woman took my cart, and some other woman, she said nothing, but she took the cart and pulled it. Here we go, people are entering. I'm shocked, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So they're right next to Big Lots, which is okay, I've been in there. So the problem is they're probably gonna see me filming now, so I'm gonna go, but I wanted to say, here's Second Avenue, I'm boycotting them. I'm boycotting Second Avenue for being bullies, because I'm going to go home and read. Oops, I'm making you dizzy, turning. I'm going to read from the Esoteric Knowledge website, and he said we can read it and we can even, post his, stories or his knowledge on our website, or as long as we link it back to him. So I'm going to go home and read what he says about money and where you should spend your money. I mean, he's not saying you have to. He's trying to show you that your money's valuable. Look at this trash. I mean, it's all over the place. They should really be coming out here every day and cleaning up. Just everything here. It's not that bad. I've seen worse. So here, this is outside of Franklin Mills. It's, I believe, the only Second Avenue in Philadelphia. They have another one in North Wales, PA, and a few in Maryland and all over. I'm boycotting them because of the way they treated me. It wasn't even that, I understand it's your policy, but what about Governor Wolf's orders? So the vice president said they should have let you check out, and he also said it's our policy. It's like wearing shirts and shoes. I mean, yeah, shirts, shoes, no service. I said that's an ordinance, it's totally different. I said, so you're picking and choosing what you want to listen to as far as the governor's concerned. You say wear the mask, but you don't allow the medical exemption. So I almost wanted to say to him, I want to speak with your lawyers for your company, because I actually like talking to lawyers because they do give you the time a lot and they do explain things. And a lot of times they do talk over you. Don't let a lawyer talk over you and interrupt you. They need to listen to you. So I have to say Celeste was very nice. On Monday, today's Thursday, but on Monday, Celeste let me talk, and she was very, very nice. And she actually said, you can go back in the store and shop, and here's my cell phone. If anybody says anything, call me. But then yesterday I get a call from Kevin, the vice president, and he said basically no. He didn't say no, you can't go back in, but he said it's our policy. So I'm not sure what he was saying exactly. It sounds like they're gonna make me wear the mask. So I'm boycotting them. I don't need to give them my money. I'm gonna go to Goodwill. There's other thrift stores. This is Philadelphia, a big city. There's thrift stores all over. So they can go shove it. And I don't like the way I was treated, because they pulled the cart from me like I was trying to run out with it. And I was just standing there with my credit card out. I was going to swipe it. And I couldn't get my merchandise. So screw them. They're making me mad. I'm boycotting them. And I would suggest you do too. Their prices are too expensive for a thrift store. A crappy t-shirt's like $5.99 or even $6.99 if it has a brand name on it. Ridiculous. Goodwill, I can get things for like $3. And I've been shopping at thrift stores for over 20 years. I love it. But I don't need to give these people my money. And I'm going to show you a very enlightening view of what money is on an esoteric level. And I'm boycotting this place. Boycotting means abstaining from going there. And it's not going to be my loss. It's their loss. So guys, I will see you back at the tablet where I can read you very important information. Hi everyone, I'm back with my tablet. And this is a channel I found on YouTube. It's called Esoteric Knowledge. This is Pal Chang, I believe he pronounces it. So he talks about the use of the power of money to live a happy life and create a better world. There's an article here on the website, and I will link that because he asks for that so that he can get the credit. Below is the transcript of the video. Please be aware that the transcript may not have all of the information in the video. So I'm trying to hold my phone and read at the same time. Let me zoom in a little bit, and that way maybe you can see it a little bit better. Hi there, and welcome to my channel, Esoteric Knowledge. My name is Pal, and I am the living man who is peaceful and spiritual and has God-given rights. Today, I am going to share with you some very interesting information. To understand this, let us go on a magical journey to explore how to use the power of money to live a happy life and create a better world for mankind. In order for you to use effectively, to effectively use the power of money to have a happy life, you have to understand what money is on a deeper level. One of the first things that you have to understand about money is that it is a measurement of choices. Whenever you use money to buy something, you're making a choice and telling the universe that you support that choice. Every choice that you make affects the world to a certain degree. And let me just add, that is very true. All the thoughts we have affect the world. Our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts influence us on what to do, make, create, how to talk to people. So whatever thought we have is really who we are. So let me go on. For example, when you use money to buy conventionally grown food, you are making the choice and telling the universe that you support that choice. It is important to know that conventionally grown food is often treated with pesticides, herbicides, and other environmental toxins. Furthermore, a large percentage of conventionally grown food is contained with GMOs. Because of these things, when you use money to buy conventionally grown food instead of organically grown food, you are subconsciously or consciously telling the universe that you support the contamination of the environment. And then in the next paragraph here, he talks about buying conventional food and choosing it over organic food. But this article is not about just conventional food. It's talking about your choice. Besides being a measurement of choices, money is the physical representation of your time and energy. In other words, it is a symbol of your labor. Because money is a measurement of choices, and is a symbol of your time and energy. It can be used to control your mind and energy. This is why money is also known as currency, which is phonetically currency. To explore this further, let us read 2 paragraphs from my book, Word Magic, and a paragraph from my video, What is Money? The Secret and Esoteric Meaning of Money. And this is what he says about the money from his book. To understand why currency has a strong connection to energy, you need to find the occult meaning of the word currency. To do this, you need to rely on the art of homophone and separate the word currency into 2 words. When spoken aloud, the word currency sounds similar to the term current-sea, S-E-A. What does a current do in a river? It flows or runs to the sea. Keep in mind that the Latin word currens means to run. The word current means a flowing flow as of a river or something that flows as a stream. The flowing movement of currents is what causes the fresh water in the river to flow to the sea. Once the fresh water is in the sea, its currents are now part of the current sea or the current of the sea, hence the term currency, current sea. It's from Word Magic, The Powers and Occult Definitions of Words, which is Pal's book. The word currency also sounds similar to the term current chi. In Chinese, the word chi means life force or energy flow. Based on the definitions thus far in this video, the word currency esoterically means flow of life force energy. In other words, currency is a medium for exchanging or transferring life force energy. Corporations, corpses, cannot produce life force energy, so they need the medium called money to transfer your life force energy to them, allowing them to use currency to discharge or charge their debt dead. So he has it DEBT/DEAD, because remember, a corporation is dead. It's not a living thing. Source, what is money? The secret and esoteric meaning of money. It's important to know that the corporations such as banks and governments are dead because they are dead. They have no power to change currency and electric current. In other words, they cannot give value to money. They don't have the power to charge it with the flow of energy. Corporations can only create debt because they are dead. Unlike corporations, living men and women have the power to create electric charge and therefore are the true creditors. So I'm going to just end here, I believe. Let me just see if I have one more thing to read. Okay, so let me read this. When you really think about it, money is the magic medium that is used by the living and the dead to do business with each other. When money is used by the living and the dead to do business with each other in a harmonious and honorable manner, the result is great prosperity and happiness. However, when money is used for greed, selfishness, and other destructive desires, it often leads to poverty and economic disasters. Today, the living and the dead are not using money in a harmonious and honorable manner. This irresponsible act has manifested too many harmful and toxic products. Furthermore, it has manifested too much debt into the economy, causing death and destruction throughout the world. It is important to know it takes two, the living and the dead, to create this chaotic means. Therefore, men and women have little credibility to point fingers at corporations and vice versa. And I just want to add that I saw a sign on a church a long, long time ago that said, gambling is stealing by mutual consent. So if you're a gambler and you're addicted, it's really your responsibility also. Don't blame someone else for our faults, for your own faults. All right, so then it just says, when enough men and women make better choices and spend money wisely, the universe will manifest a world filled with life, happiness, prosperity, freedom, and peace. Remember, money is a measurement of choices. Every time you spend money on a product or a service, you are, in a way, casting a vote, thereby telling the universe that you support that product or service. The universe does not favor a positive vote over a negative vote. If you keep voting negative choices by spending money on products and services that are harmful to life and the environment, the universe will keep manifesting negative experiences into your life. So your choices are going to come back on you. You know, you're choosing to spend money on things that maybe are immoral or even illegal, or even can harm you if you're spending too much money on something that's harming your health, no matter what it is. It's going to come back on you, and it's your choice. Remember these words: every vote or choice that you make affects your reality and the collective reality of mankind. Because of this, please use money wisely and make better choices. The state of the world and the prosperity of your children and mankind are in your hands. Now, that's a big responsibility. These are my words now. You have a responsibility even to your children to say, if we don't buy the crappy food, and I'm a big one on food being your first or your best medicine, right. And my husband agrees over there. He's probably falling asleep, so he's talking in his sleep. But anyway, he does agree with me, because I used to spend $300 a week at Whole Foods when I liked Whole Foods. I don't know if I like it now, but anyway, I spent a lot of money on food over other things, and I shopped for clothes at the thrift store because I had to feed a family of 5. Well, me and my husband, of course, I have to give him credit, but still, I made the choice because I wanted the best food in my body. And I like organic food. For me, it makes me feel better. I think it tastes better. It has a better flavor. The color is better. And I'm sorry about that. My phone is ringing, but I'm going to end here now. And I'm going to say that he's asking you to subscribe to his YouTube channel, follow Facebook, and read the book Word Magic, which I believe you can order on Amazon. But you'll have to look that up. Furthermore, become a member of Esoteric Knowledge so you can access the private articles. All members of Esoteric Knowledge.me have access to the private articles, letter templates, and esoteric books that teach them about spiritual freedom, sovereignty, and well-being. So I'm going to end now because I wanted to read this because it really hit me. I had an awakening, and I said, I'm not shopping at Second Avenue anymore. First of all, the way they treated me, they won't honor the governor's orders because they're saying it's their business. They want to have the power. No, I have the power now. I won because my money is valuable. I am not shopping there anymore. I'm not giving them my valuable money. Now, they don't care about losing one customer, but they did. They lost a valuable customer, and I'm going to tell everybody about it, which you do when you're treated badly. And yes, I'm not hurting anybody by shopping without a mask. It disrupts my breathing, among other things, and I'm not even going to talk about it, other than they were being bullies the way they treated me. So I'm making a choice now, just as this fella says. So everything always comes together. Everything happens for a reason. And Second Avenue is too expensive. I've heard people in the store always complaining how I'm not shopping there. It's not really a thrift store. It's like a glorified Kmart. And I just not get, there's other stores in Philadelphia I can go to. So I hope you learned something from this. I found it very enlightening. I'm really glad I found his channel. So you want to go up to his channel at the top. Oops, I think I messed up here, but all right, so here's his video. Let me get rid of this, and that's it for today. Oh, isn't it pretty? Here's a seahorse that someone made. My tablet is very sensitive. So I will see you later. I'm going to end it now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Love you all. And like and subscribe while you're here. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks. Have a great day next time.